All right, it is Saturday, August 23rd, 2025. I'm here at the Alameda County Fairgrounds in Pleasanton for Goodguys 38th Annual West Coast Nationals show. It is much cooler up here than it is in LA right now, so I said, let's go. Plus, it was already on the tentative list. You know what you're going to get with a Goodguys show. You get a lot of amazing cars. It's way too big to film everything, but I do what I can, and we're going to bring it out to you on YouTube land, and we're going to go get started right now. All right, so the cars are rolling in as we speak. We're going to do some outside stuff so I can get the channel announcements done away from speakers, and we'll do the inside stuff, and then we'll be back outside for the rest of the day. And later on, I believe they usually have like a car corral out here, or at least they did every time I filmed Goodguys up here. With vehicles for sale and such, so we'll try to get that towards the end of the video. On the way back to the car, we got a 67 Mustang. Like I said, it's supposed to be much cooler here than it is in LA right now. In fact, tomorrow I'm doing San Marino Classic at Lacey Park. Highs in the upper 90s, so that's going to be an interesting one to cover. So as you can imagine, I love that show, but man, that's going to be a hot one. I think by the time I usually get done filming this, I think we're supposed to be like upper 70s here, which is much more pleasant. Since we're in Pleasanton, I guess. So that's why they named the town. Next week, what do we have next week? We are off to Ventura, which should be really nice because it's near the ocean, for Ventura Nationals at the fairgrounds, literally across the street from the ocean. And that's a big show. I may try to talk my daughter into that one. We'll see. She likes the ones with the rockabilly bands and the vendors and all that stuff. So I might be able to get her to come out for that one. So we got Ventura Nationals in Ventura. Come on Sunday, we're down in Vista for a Vista rod run, which is not terribly far from the ocean. So if we get a nice breeze blowing through there, I think it's supposed to actually cool off next week in LA. So we'll see. There you go, El Camino. I think that's GTO-ized, if you will. And speaking of El Caminos, the steering column is definitely messed up. I'm assuming is why it wasn't completely bolted back in. It's on my El Camino, the 66. So I'm supposed to actually pick one up on the way home tonight from a guy on Marketplace. So we'll see. And speaking of El Caminos, as I mentioned El Camino, and then one appears, or another appears, I don't know, whichever. So I'll be working on that. Rolling into September, we got Belmont Shore Show, I believe on the 7th, which usually is on the same day as Long Beach Swap Meet, but this year it is not. Following week on the 14th, we have Long Beach Swap Meet. I believe I penciled something in for the 13th, which I'm going to have to look up. Later on that month, we've got Ontario Cruising Reunion. Got this Dodge Adventure swept line. All right, so on the 13th, we have the Santa Monica Pier Show. That's what we have. I just cheated and looked. Sometimes you have to do that. I think I just added that one to the schedule recently. It's probably why I didn't memorize it. 19th, 20th, Ontario Cruising Reunion. I'll do the Friday night again and then go back and do Saturday like I did last year. Like I said, week after that, Grand National Truck Show at Pomona. I'm going to do Friday, Saturday there. Sunday's the LAPD show at the Academy on the 28th up by Dodger Stadium. They have this Trans Am. So there's a 77. That's the same year I had back in my Navy days, not too far from here in Alameda. I had one of these I bought out of Navy housing at Alameda for $500. Guy tore it all apart, couldn't figure out what was wrong with it. HEI module. Long story short, HEI module. You know. So then we got, right now I'm gonna enter the Suburban into Grand National Truck Show. If the El Camino is drivable to Pomona, I will take it to Grand National Truck Show. Beautiful Trans Am. HO 455. This guy already won an award. He's got a sticker on his thing. Yeah, we're gonna get an extra special look at this one. Yeah, original paint on this 64 Chevelle here. Malibu Super Sport. That's how you like to find them. Appears to, if it's not original paint, it's very old paint. Still, I always say these are just honest cars when they look like this. As always, check the tentative list. It'll be in the comments section shortly after the video posts, pinned at the top. This will most likely post while I'm filming San Marino tomorrow, so I will have to remember around 8 o'clock to put the tentative lists on there. And always check the latest version in the latest video. The top off this Thunderbird. Let you know sort of where I'm planning on being. I think I've only missed one video that I put on the tentative list this year, and that was due to sickness, which was Culver City. And I've got it going, now I got the tentative list going into 26, so as dates pop up, we'll fill those in. I've already had all the Pomonas and the Long Beaches and stuff like that. We got 32 for sale. Remember, when you see us for sale sign, check the date of the video. Don't call too far ahead in the future. 59,500, all steel 32 coupe. Also, if you see a date on the calendar that I don't have filled in, and you know for a fact there's something really cool going on, let me know. If it is the date of your show is Pomona, I'm at Pomona. Also, they did announce the Galpin show. It's the same day as Long Beach. I cannot film both. Long Beach tends to do better, so I'm still on the fence. Do I do Long Beach swap meet or do I do Galpin? Galpin is definitely a commitment, so it's very crowded. So we'll see what we can do. Got a Challenger RT Dodge with a big block in the purple. The SE. I'm gonna finish this line off. We'll go inside, do those before the indoor displays get too crowded, and then come back outside and bounce around. So as with any Good Guys show, there's no way I'm getting the entire thing. And if you want to know what's going on with the smog bill, it is in suspense. I don't know exactly what's going on. They had the meet, supposedly they had the Assembly Appropriations meeting on Wednesday. I had it running and kept checking on it. I did not hear them do the bill, and the next day it said the bill was in suspense. So we're still trying to figure this one out. If it is it for the bill, I have another plan. So I don't want to talk about it too much until it's time, because otherwise people will get confused with the bill and the plan. So I will say I had to get the Suburban Smog, and the Smog guy I like to use, who knows his stuff and is usually very fair. He raised his prices to $110 for a pre-OBD2 Smog. So I think he used to be $80. as of like last year. And I still have to get my Mustang smogged too. That's due in October. So I think next we're going to attack it on the angle of, damn, these smogs are getting expensive. Wow, a lot of old people still drive these cars. They're on fixed income. So that's kind of where we're going. I think we're going to start complaining. It's time to really start complaining, because people like to complain in the comment section. Well, complain to your representatives instead. Use valid points. It's gotten expensive. If you change the test again, it will be more expensive. These cars are older. They're lower value. Not these, but you know, like generally 76 to 95 vehicles in general. So, especially ones that are used for, say, like original owners to get to their doctor's appointments in the grocery store and things like that. So I'm going to formulate a whole thing and do a video on it once I know for sure what's going on with this bill at the moment. That's roadster. I think we'll do this one, then I'll do the ones going to the building, and then we'll do the insides. That's for sale. $35,000.
Do you have any questions?
Nah, just film it for YouTube. Got a small block Chevy. Alright, the cars are going to be rolling in all morning. I guess the car corral's in a different spot for this one because it's the National, so I'll try to get it at the end of the video so we get some more vehicles for sale. 67
And that's the only
Chevelle.
one. It's box too. Yes.
Panel.
So this, I kept the box right here.
Very, very customized. 69 Camaro RS. Also, my daughter's back in school, so that's like the other news, I guess. We'll see about getting her to come out to more shows. This one's for sale. Ballpoint pen. Hopefully you can read it. It's his best offer. Call for awkward conversation. Very nice Camaro. Carbon fiber hood. Anything else been added to the calendar? Oh, I added Santa Maria for next year and a few other shows, not just the swap meets. I'll do 2 days at Santa Maria again next year. That's always a popular one, especially that Friday Night Cruise. I think the Friday Night Cruise is more popular than the show video for some reason. You know, they're both awesome. Nice shoebox 50 for sale with original looking flathead. Convertible for $9,500. There's the info on the car. Should be very tidy. 66 Chevelle. He's got the club. '67 Chevelle. Yeah, I'll finish this car, then I'll go start on the indoor stuff since we got sound systems going now. Bring you the roped off Tri-5 section. So like I said, I was stationed in the Navy nearby in Alameda. Check out the beautiful Tri-Fives. So I did come to a few Good Guys events here at the fairgrounds, just like when I filmed the one in Seattle, or in Puyallup near Seattle a few weeks ago. I did go to that, one of the Good Guys up there, back in the 90s as well, when I was stationed up there. In fact, the first time I shot this one, I hadn't been to those fairgrounds since one of those events, probably in the mid-90s. Or so I can jump the thing we can look at. There we go, through the magic of jumping the rope. 65,000. That's who it's built by. There's the info, 65,000. Remember them swap meet rolls on the 56. Over here, we'll get you the back. Get the rest of the Tri-5 section from over the side. It's 55 with a big block. Black 56. There you go, square body Suburban. I know I love mine, 86. So mine just passed smog once again. You want more Suburban? There you go. Check this one out. Clear-coated patina. That was 56 gas or it's the 70th anniversary of the Tri-5 room this time. That's 57, two-door hardtop. I think the music is low enough we can get away with it. We'll find out when YouTube gets a hold of it. Custom 57. '93 Good Guys Street Machine of the Year. So it looks like a magazine car from that era.
He came to
convertible. All the modern bling. Yeah, look at this one. Lowrider 57.
pretty funny.
Hey folks, ARP is Good Guys official fastener. ARP's product line contains thousands
57 convertible.
Visit Alameda.com.
Let's say I've owned two 57s. I'm going to try to find a 57 Bel Air 4-door sedan I got from the original owner's daughter in the 90s. 283 power pack, power glide transmission. Sold new in North Hollywood. I had all the paperwork on it.
AutoWorldStore.com.
I had a 57 210 4-door wagon, straight 6'3" on the tree. And my ex-wife, when we were married, she did not want it, so I sold it. 57. I keep checking. If for some reason the show gets announced or something tomorrow, it's canceled or postponed due to the heat, I will book a second night for this, I think. So we'll see how that goes. So I keep checking on that. That was a 57 4-door sedan. Mine was yellow and white, two-tone, with the yellow and black interior. Had that, and I had a 58 at the same time, Bel Air 4-door sedan. And I liked the Bel Air because it was a little bit different, because you never really saw 58s other than Impalas. So I wound up selling the 57. I remember I bought the 57, it was up in Ventura, and the generator was shot. I had to take the generator out, go down to a rebuild shop in Ventura, had them quickly get the generator working, threw it back in, and then drove it home. Those were really good old days. I had to go to the DMV with the lady that sold it to me. Transfer it because it was in her mother's name. So the DMV lady looked at it. She says, "You paid $500 for a 57 Chevy," because that's what you tell them. I was completely covered in grease from working on it, and I said, "Yeah, and I've been working on it all day too." She was like, "Okay, fine." So one time I've been called on the $500 car at DMV. That was many, many years ago. So I guess DMV, they don't always run when you get them. In that case, I was able to drive it home later that day. 57. We'll find it. We'll go to the next haul here. About, I don't know, 5 more cars here in this haul. This time I shop here, we had the room full of Cougars. Everyone got a kick out of that one. That's what started the running Cougars at car shows jokes. 57 two-door hardtop. Lowrider. '57, so it's got the 2 4s. Convertible. Here's for $165,000. There's the info on that. Hopefully it's legible. That's 57 with the 2 4s. There's 56. Look what's under the hood. Inline 6. Wasn't expecting that. That is cool. Okay, lighting in this room is, yeah. So hopefully the shots come out okay. I think this haul is also all tri-5s. Actually, it's all 56s. The last one was all 57s. This one's all 56s. I just figured that out. I'll bring you this haul. I'm guessing the next one will be all 55s then. Be done backwards. these were all going to be 56s. I actually almost bought a 56 when I lived up here back in my Navy days, a 210 two-door sedan. That was an inline 6 3-speed car, and it was cheap. I remember the guy's son parked it up on a rock or something. It crushed in the rocker on one side from behind. Other than that, it was like a running, driving car. It's one of the many vehicles I probably should have bought at the time, but didn't. I can't remember how much it was, but it was cheap. It was well worth what the guy was asking, even at the time. I've never even come close to owning a 55. I did go look at one time with a friend of mine in the Navy, and we were in Virginia. He almost bought it because his dad had a 55, and he didn't buy it. But seeing a 56, we gotta work around the music in here, so we're gonna short clip our way through it. I remember he was going to buy that 55, but it was from Alabama or something. It was from Virginia. And it didn't have a title because they didn't title cars that old. He got freaked out that it didn't have a title and didn't buy the car. Now I remember what happened. Mind you, this is well over 30 years ago. It's weird how we remember like details like that on car deals that didn't go through even when they were even our own car dealer. 56, well, they're all 56s. I figure so far as the gasser, but one's an award winner. And we'll move on to the next one, which I'm assuming will be all 55. The whole line here.
First you're like insulting. You're like,
Yeah.
you're like, oh,
You gotta put it.
A 4 hardtop. Didn't know a guy when I went to Santa Monica College had a yellow and black 56 4 hardtop. I would drive my 58 to college every day, and he drove that 56. There's the hall here. So I ran into somebody from the smog legislation. I had to talk to for a good half an hour. So now we're back filming again. Really clean one here. Feel like a 348 or 409 W. Pile of buckets and console. Yeah, this one's just cool. Done with the 56er, and then we'll move over to the 55 one afterwards. starting to get some crowds in here. Nomad. With the Packard taillights. All right, now we're in the hall with the 55s. So we'll do this hall, then we'll go do outside afterwards. You can see the crowds are definitely moving in now. Beautiful cars here. So much ground to cover, that's for sure. Bel Air two-door sedan. Kind of a neat one. In yellow. Four-door sedan. I think I mentioned last week we did 2 shows in one day. That was on that Saturday. We got El Segundo in the morning and Glendora at night. Next year I'm going to try, hopefully if nobody's birthday is that day, which was my stepfather's birthday, I'm going to try next year to get to the Glendora one early enough to get the roll-ins. I guess a lot of the cars were already placed by 3 o'clock, so I think that would have made that video a lot better. There you go, 55 two-door wagon. Band-Aid on the back. I'm reading the thing. I think this is one of the original cars from Two-Lane Blacktop and American. I read the one on the dash. It says it is one of the cars from Two-Lane Blacktop and American Graffiti, one of the 55s. Remember Harrison Ford drove this one?
Wait, what? No.
You remember?
You fake now.
That is pretty cool. I want to make sure it said it was the car before I said it was the car, but according to the thing, it is one of the cars. Anytime they do a production like that, they do build multiple cars. They have a stunt car, a hero car, a backup car. Actually, I watched American Graffiti about a week ago. It's actually on Netflix right now, even though I own the DVD, but, you know. We're just sitting there like, what are we going to watch? Well, let's watch American Graffiti. I haven't watched it since 2020 when everyone was stuck at home. There you go, 55 Nomad. I don't know how many Goodguys events we covered this year. We got this one. I did one of the events here earlier this year. I did San Diego, and we did Arizona, Scottsdale, early in the year. And, of course, the Washington State one a few weeks back. In fact, my daughter, we're probably going to do a similar trip next year in July. Maybe do the coast this time through Oregon. Go up and do the Washington State one again. I'll probably hopefully stay with my friend in Portland. He's up for it again. Don't know if Devo will be playing this time, but we'll probably find another concert or something up that way that we will enjoy. Like we have Devo and Hollywood Bowl with B-52s coming up in October as well. And if you like Devo, they got a great documentary about Devo on Netflix that just posted this week. So if you're a big Devo fan like me, make sure you check that out. Also on their YouTube channel, they've been posting restored, their old videos but restored, so they're crystal clear now. Now we got enough background noise, I think it drowns out the music. It just got really crowded here all of a sudden. I'll show you all these beautiful 55 Chevrolets. One of my favorites, the American Graffiti car in here, because American Graffiti 2-link blacktop. How many times have we all watched those? I could tell my Harrison, I've told it before on the channel. I was with my mother at an Italian restaurant in Hollywood, I don't know how many years back. And Harrison Ford is sitting at the next table. And you can tell it's Harrison Ford. And my mother keeps going, like under her breath, but he can still hear, is that him, is that him, is that him? And I kept looking at her like, yes, it's definitely him. And then for years, every time we ate at that restaurant, she would say, do you think that was Harrison Ford? I said, yes, that was definitely Harrison Ford. That's the time I saw Harrison Ford eating in an Italian restaurant in Hollywood. 55. It's getting very, very crowded now. So yes, occasionally you do see celebrities in Hollywood. A lot of times celebrities wind up at the show I'm going to tomorrow, the San Marino show.
End of show special Sunday.
Gasser. Oh, I also added the date for Hot Rods and Helos came out with a date for next year. The one at Huntington Beach Pier. That's one of the dates I just added to the calendar. I think it's in March. 55. Try to come around this side here. We got a lot of people just kind of hanging out. We get one more vehicle in until beautiful Nomad. I gotta switch batteries. And a Nomad here. I've always seen this one before. I think this one's been down to the San Diego one as well. The barn door tailgate, 55 convertible. With LS.
So I do believe that is
Nomad. This one belongs to Paul. There's 55 Gasser. Four-door gasser. I got penciled in the California Hot Rod Reunion / Nitro Revival at Formoso. I contacted them about a press pass. They didn't get back to me. I think I have a contact over there. But I need to book a hotel room for that. So. And I think we're going to do Formoso for Hot Rod Power Tour West. That's later on in the year. That one I already booked a hotel room for. Man, there's a lot of events coming up in the second half of the year. One's for sale. $28,500. I can tell you right now, he's got way more than that in this car. Looking at that paint job. She is on the ground. Did I get a better shot of that sign? There you go, two-door wagon, $28,500. Honestly, it's very personalized, but man, I know he spent a lot more than that on it. We still got a few more 55s to go through this all, and then we'll back outside. I'll bring you some of the vehicles. We're going to bounce around there. Keep an eye on the time. Got the LS swap. There you go, look inside. Whoever's playing the music, they really like Steely Dan. And I like Steely Dan. 55 gasser. Gasser. My kid wanted to do the Pacific Northwest trip over her spring break in April, but her spring break falls in between Pomona and Long Beach, so that wasn't going to work out. So let's do it in July again. She's like, okay. Maybe I can find even more car shows this time to do. Back outside again. I'll try to find as many areas as possible where music isn't too close by. 57 Ford convertible. It's the Sunliner. At some point they start cruising around the fairgrounds here. A Ford two-door sedan, 1947. Bucket. So I always call these the fairground shows. I don't know what you guys call these. Anything that's at a fairgrounds. And in the old days I used to call them magazine shows because they were the shows you'd always see covered in the car magazines like Hot Rod and whatnot. There you go, 16,500. Hopefully you can make that out, pause it, and all that good stuff. Remember them swap meet rules. call too far ahead into the future. The SoCal Speed Shop booth.
Embroidery might get.
One of their roadsters. Oh, and I think September 1st, the entries for Moon Eyes at Pomona go up September 1st. So, not sure if it'll sell out like it did at Irwindale, but it would be a good idea to get your entry in early. 67 Camaro. Moon Eyes is December 20th, right before Christmas, with full quarter-mile drag racing at Pomona. I'm sure the race tickets the race ones are gonna go pretty quick. So if you want to race, definitely get your entry in early. Roadster pickup. Earlies. We'll just do walkthrough style as much as we can.
Hey, there's the guy from YouTube.
That's the guy from YouTube.
Same guy that owns this.
Beautiful. Old 442. I'll see what we can get over here. We got a lot of speakers to deal with, so hopefully all will be well. We'll start doing some walkthrough style, and then we'll. Yeah, some of the more interesting vehicles. Like I said, there is no way to focus in on every vehicle here. Yenko Nova.
So if I can get to the house,
70 Chevelle.
Oh, I seen that the other day too.
where is it at?
Got the old Vista Cruiser station wagon. Got the 70s show plate. There's all the Vista roof on it. Convertible.
We just came out the back. See the
So, Malibu LS. '64 Corvette. Nice Camaros.
There was cooler, I'd hold on.
There's nothing in there that I can really say that I really miss.
Cooler, I'd have held on.
bigger. See a 48 Packard Woody. This is the Woody section over here. Yeah, when you go over this side of the area here at Goodguys, they have all these different sections. Never been to a Goodguys event. There's usually one area where they have like theme rows, I guess you could call it. That's what you'd call it. Box Ford Woody. Yeah, 1940 Olds Woody. Talking about something you just don't see. Have you ever been to the Del Mar Goodguys? You know, they have that little Woody area that's in the courtyard with the fountain. And they usually have surf bands playing where the Woodies are parked. A 50 Ford Woody. Very nice Ford Woody. There's an obscenely rare Woody, a 42 Mercury. So short production year due to the war. Years ago, my dad and I had a 42 Mercury four-door sedan. That alone was pretty rare, so I can't imagine how rare the Woody is. In fact, we sold it to a Woody collector. Is that a Camarillo? Oh, he's taking off.
You getting a video or a picture?
Video.
Okay. What's the picture? I'll stop for you.
All right.
Just part of it. I'm just backing in right here.
Okay, we'll get you when you're over there. I think my camera's so small, a lot of people don't even realize it's a camera half the time. Like you say, I need to get a camera that looks like a real camera or build like an enclosure to make it look like a real camera. But then somehow keep it lightweight so I can carry it all day. Alright, yeah, 58 Chevy Del Rey two-door sedan. There's a 42-door sedan Ford. This one is the Deluxe. '57 Bel Air two-door sedan. '63 convertible. Super Sport. right, back to more Woodies. There's the one we saw rolling around a minute ago. Complete with surfboard. I guess we're close enough to like Santa Cruz, I suppose. When I was in the Navy in Alameda, we used to drive down to Santa Cruz and go to the amusement park and the beach. I couldn't talk my daughter into going on the recent trip. We did go to Monterey for the aquarium, but we did go there for Lemons Rally. The first year we went, was it the first year? Yeah, the first time I did Lemons Rally, we wound up the final stop was Santa Cruz. And you had to stay till the end of the Starship concert. Starship played. And though they did not finish off with We Built the City, they actually did cover Don't Stop Believin'. That was their final number of the night. You had to record that you were there for the final number, which we did.
That's a busy guy right there.
How you doing? That was a fun one. I haven't done a Lemons Rally in a while. That was like the early days of the channel. I got 32 coupe. Very traditional looking. So we've seen a lot of great traditional cars next Saturday at Ventura Nationals. If I can, I may try to go up Friday, film the Friday night cruise. Have not decided yet. Depends on what's going on. This car won the America's Most Beautiful Roadster Award in '61. Of course, they had a lot of the winners at the show earlier this year. Saw all the winners that they could gather in one hall. As well as a great display of Barris cars. If you never watched that video or if you didn't attend the event. Of course, that's always a highlight every year is to do the Grand National Roadster Show. 36 Pontiac. '51 Ford Victoria. Two-door hardtop. 39 Ford Coupe. Yes, I still have my 40. No, I have no idea when I'm going to get to it. It's still mine. It's still at my house. So I'm guessing once my daughter's grown up, I don't have to truck her around everywhere. It's probably when I'll get to it. One of those like long-term projects. A 40 pickup, push car. Flathead with a blower. It's a little warm now, but we got a nice breeze kind of just kicking through here. Just enough. 1957. Alright, so I keep checking to see if there's any news for tomorrow for San Marino. It looks like it's still on. I will probably have to take more breaks because of the heat tomorrow. So I will give that warning. Big Chrysler 48 Traveler. Got a patina on this one here. It's got the full luggage rack. It's got the place to put your kids back when that was still okay to put them in something like that. I actually have one of those vintage child seats. I keep it in my living room on an old chair with my Cabbage Patch Kid in it. Actually, I need to clean it up and see if I can use it in an old car for display. It's got a Walt Disney's Guide to Disneyland. Got a 1955 Cadillac Eldorado Biarritz convertible. I still have my dad's 56. This is very similar to this. It appeared in one video ever at a car show in storage in Palm Springs, and I'm probably losing the storage on the car, so I gotta figure out what I do with it. It's got the sabers. This guy's got the parade boot. I've actually still got the parade boot for mine. A 1967 Chevy Corvette, small block car. And a Mercury two-door sedan, 61, custom. Full custom paint job on this one. '53 Chevy. Car rolling in. Keep an eye on the time. I do want to try to find the car corral for you guys at the end. Supposedly it's a different spot than it normally is. A couple people have told me it's over in like the swap meet area. Since this is the Western Nationals, they have some of the other award winners in the area where the car corral normally is. So we'll try to figure that one out. I do have to get at her by a certain time, since I do have to get up early for the show tomorrow. See how clean this 350 Nova is. Very original. A vinyl top.
Ends right here, and then the other one starts
This one's got the 4-speed transmission as well. SS 350 4-speed Nova. Nice combo. If you want Ford Country Square, because you wanted more Woodies. And a Studebaker pickup.
The big day here, the Goodguys Custom Association's 38th West Coast Nationals. Alameda County Fairgrounds.
Chop on the bus. I actually saw an old bus rolled on I-5 coming up yesterday with German license plates. So hopefully everybody was okay. I'm guessing that somebody that shipped their bus over from Germany was touring the United States. It was on I-5 north right around Kettleman City. Got stuck in a little bit of a traffic jam for about 20 minutes.
For over 30 years, family-owned Forge Line Motorsports has been making custom-made to order forged wheels.
It's very possible they were even coming to this show.
Commitment to quality and safety, Forge Line Wheels has earned their place on the world's most prestigious builds and the highest levels of professional motorsport. Check them out on Instagram or Forge Line or at their website. ForgeLine.com, from hot rods to hypercars. See how Forge Line again is changing the wheel industry narrative. Because they truly are Forge Line, not just another pretty wheel.
64 Chevelle.
Sponsor of Gap Pro Pick Award and the Mighty Muscle Award. They'll be handing out a custom award for each pick at all the Goodguys events this year, so be sure to follow them on social media. Lastly,
I think next year if I do this one again, I'll do Friday, Saturday. Knock out the indoor stuff Friday.
By sponsoring the Goodguys Next Generation Special Area.
Might be a better way to go.
Is your source for turkey, hot rods, muscle cars, and trucks? Plus any service for
I actually wasn't sure if I could do 2 days of a Good Guys meet and then do San Marino, or if it was too much, but I probably could have handled it. Now that I think about it.
Oak Cliff, Dallas, Texas.
I want a Buick Regal T-Type, a Turbo 6. There you go, AMC Rambler America with a 401. Wasn't expecting that. And I got a 63 American for my daughter, still working on with the 6 in it. Got a 69 Corvette. A couple Fox Body Mustangs, including a white LX similar to mine. 65 Chevelle. Roll into the Roadrunner 71. I do have the Mopar Fall Flank schedule. I believe it's September 18th on the calendar. That's October 18th. I'm sorry. The big block, the air grabber. And I think we've got Monrovia the same day. I'm not sure. I know I've got that's the night of the concert I gotta go to. So it's gonna be interesting to see how that day plays out. Let's get the 4-speed original sticker, 39.38, and they upped it to 41.38. Still a deal. Come on. I can actually get through the Mopar Spring or Fall Fling pretty quick because there's no music. I hate to say it. But then I wind up talking to everybody because people I know for 25, 30 years go to those shows. So we'll see how it plays out. I think last year I was able to do that at Monrovia on the same day. Oh, gas one's an Austin, 1948 Austin. British car. There's alarms going off. I think this is Long Beach.
Pretty much. I didn't get no bad.
Nice roadster.
I didn't either. I got Cub Scouts. I never made
Show you what else we have coming up.
Where are they parked?
This Monday I might go to there's a local car thing going on, but I might just go just to hang out. They're doing
Oh, that must be.
the Altadena Cars and Coffee people are doing a mini get together over at 56 Ranch here at a 1881 bar in Pasadena, which is really close to my house. So I may do that on Monday. That's probably more of a low key thing. That's something I need to shoot. This Mustang 69 Boss 302. And there's one at every car show, and there it is, the Crybaby dog. Their 90s car show throwback of the day. We got a nice Chevy truck here. This one's for sale. There you go. World's smallest for sale sign. Oh, he's got a bigger sign in the back. 3 beds, two baths, flyer by front door. Okay, there's that's what it says. I'm serious. He covered it up with nasty tape. So if you're looking for a house or apartment, 3 beds, 2 baths. I'm assuming it's a house. He's got a house and a truck for sale. The Belvedere, the big block. 65. We're gonna start selling houses on this channel. We got a little bit of everything on this channel. Beautiful Chevy truck. 39. I'm gonna shoot as long as they do the announcements. So when I get to about the hour and a half mark, I'd like to go over and try to find that car corral, so at least I can bring you some more vehicles for sale. And I like to bounce around some of the different sections, since it's impossible to get this entire show. It's just not going to have beautiful Pontiac. Nova.
You want to get signed up? It's still not too late. Come see me at the DJ booth.
Here's where they have the old horse race track over on this side. I can see further down there. It's the horse race track. Get a little closer. Similar how they did the horse racing. They used to do the horse racing at Pomona. Oh, thanks. I know most of you guys remember, especially in SoCal, you remember when they used to do the horse racing at Pomona. to have the monorail and the sky, the ride, and all that stuff too. 61 here. Great fun for the family. Here we got a Roadster. Very nice. Cars start cruising the fairgrounds. GTO, 3 Deuces, and a Tiger. 65. Says it has a 45 record player. Yep, it's got a 45 record player. I actually bought a bunch of 45s from a viewer the other day. Contacted me. I ran out to Laverne. Picked him up. He lived right by La Paloma, the Mexican restaurant, so guess where I had lunch? I had been out to that place in a while. Not far from Pomona Fairgrounds. There we got a band doing Deep Purple covers. I can't talk today apparently. So that'll help us out in the copyright department, hopefully. Because Riviera. Boss Hog got here. He had the horns on the Dukes of Hazzard. It's like what Boss Hog drove. It's a TV show, kids. I think I told the story of cranking Highway Star on the way to Washington State. Just thinking of every driving song I could think of. And I was moving pretty quick on I-5 north of Sacramento. And I had to throw on the anchors when I saw a police officer. I don't think I was going that fast because he didn't budge. At least I wasn't going fast enough for him, so to worry about. Moved pretty good in that Crown Victoria though. Now the cars are coming out. El Camino. Convertible Mercury. It's like a Model AA or something. It's like commercial chassis. It just says Howdy on the plaque. So it is for sale, $75,000. There you go. Well, it's like a paddy wagon. There you go. Take all your friends along. It's a 1929 Ford house car. Yeah, 55. fenders. Two-door sedan. Cars are coming out. T-Bird. Very Vegas, you know what I mean?
License plate 3UAB894. Please move it.
It's a Pierre Cardin edition. There you go. Some of this area. I'm going to try to bounce around a couple of the other areas before we try to find the car corral. Got a 70 Boss 429 Mustang. In all its glory. Pro Street cars. That's it. They still got their sky ride here. Their ski lift. They call it like a ski lift or a sky ride. I don't know. It could be either. I guess it's interchangeable. Alright, so we're just gonna do walk around stuff. I got a 51 Ford. So we're trying to hit a couple of other sections I didn't hit, and then find that magical car corral or find some stuff for sale. Hopefully, for you guys. So what do you guys think? Do I skip Long Beach 1 month for Galpin, or do I do Long Beach? Long Beach does better than the Galpin. I'm sure the Galpin show really didn't do that well comparatively to other videos.
I feel like it depends though.
I really wish there was time to do both. I could try, but I won't get as much of the Galpin show as I would like. Because last year I entered a car and I got there early, started filming like immediately. They have an indoor Kushman display. So I'll see what they have here. This one's for sale. I'm more of a Vespa and Lambretta person myself, but we can take a look. I did sell a Kushman for a guy on consignment once at my old shop. There you go. This one is for sale. Little doodle bug. I don't see any Italian scooters here. If there's anything Italian, I'll know what it is. 47 Kushman Road King. Now here's something I do know, a Honda Mini Trail. I know Honda's pretty well. The Trail 70. There, Kushman. So back in the day, so I used to be really active in the vintage Vespa and Lambretta scene. We used to make fun of the Kushman guys. They were like these old guys, and we're like, oh, they ride these Kushmans, and a lot of those guys were just like, they didn't want anything to do with Vespas and Lambrettas and things like that. Some did. There's some people, there was still some crossover there. But now of us old Vespa Lambretta guys, we're like the old guys now, I suppose. Wheel. Well, it's like full dressed out. This one's got a V-twin of some sort. Sandwiched, not a V, no, it's a single. Sandwiched in there. Yeah, there's our all. Come around. It says Kushman on steroids. Shut the 8-ball on that bar ends. A little bit of everything here in this video. It's air conditioned here, so this is a nice break for me. Nice Whizzer. I did have one of the modern Whizzers come to the shop once that we bought and resold. The Whizzer. Of course, the original Whizzers that were produced by Kushman. And you can either buy them as a Whizzer motorbike or you can buy a kit. Back in the 40s. There's a Schwinn. I actually have a 1956 Western Flyer bicycle myself. I used to ride it quite a bit. I need to start riding again. Like I used to leave my house and then go over to the Rose Bowl and got more Kushman motor scooters. I think the story on these was like Kushman made small motors and somebody made a scooter out of one. Some kid rode it to the factory to buy parts for the engine and they were like, hey, that's a great idea. Then they started making their own little scooters. And of course later they made the 3 wheels and the mail carts and all that stuff. Very customizable. Oh, 63 Kushman Silver Eagle. Oh, the 42 British well bike. There you go, United States Navy 3-wheeler. That was the Navy, we did not have these. So. pretty wild.
Yeah, no, this is... Okay, sounds good. We'll be here. I'll put you
Or the Kushmans. They call these like the turtlebacks, I think is what they used to call those, if I remember right. I wish there were some Italian bikes. I know more about those. Kushman Eagle. You know, a couple of guys are into the vintage Italian bikes that did restore these and did have them. I had a Harley Topper myself. Just Harley's attempt at a scooter. A 54 Road King 3500. It's got like the 8 hangers going. How about the Mustang scooters? They're like mini motorcycles. I sold I was a dealer for the California Scooter Company. They made their own version of the Mustang. I'm guessing 15 years ago. And we sold a whopping 1. That's it. I never heard from the lady again who bought it. So we actually did sell one of the California Scooter Company Mustang bikes they made. Those were like a 250cc. And that company was actually based right there in Pomona, or Laverne, right across from the Pomona Fairgrounds. Now back to more cars. I had to show you guys the Kushman and Mustang display. This 40 pickup. I think they always have motorcycles at San Marino as well. Actually, I believe they're featuring micro cars tomorrow, if I remember correctly. Everything but the kitchen sink on this one. All right. It's got a faucet going on. Flamed coupe. Ford Victoria. I'm going to do walkthrough style. We're going to find the cars corral. 57 Caddy. Big Continental. As the First Lady of Country Music, Sammy Wynette's tour bus. Yes. Can you believe it? I can't believe it. Stand by your man. Everybody remember the collaboration she did with KLF? That was pretty. It kind of brought back her career a little. I mean, career never really diminished, but she had like a #1 hit, I think, in the UK. when she did the collaboration with KLF, which is more of like a dance group in the 90s. We go undercover for you guys. Tammy Wynette's tour bus. This is spectacular. I got Tammy Wynette on the turntable.
See Tammy in there.
Oh, that would be
There you
nice.
go.
She's in there. Did you see her? She's on the mirror.
Show the Tammy Wynette.
Yeah, another one gone so early.
Yeah.
A little bit, just a wee bit.
They'll come down the hallway to the bedroom.
Nice.
Oh, they got Tammy Wynette bedding.
Thank you for coming.
I'm sorry, I just had to bring you guys this because,
Are you from
man, when you see something like this, here you go, Tammy Wynette. He said there was something. Oh yeah, look, they got her in the mirror. He said she might be in the restroom. But there you go, Tammy Wynette's tour bus.
Yeah.
Something you will not see probably anywhere
Someday
else.
I want to go to your country. Enjoy the rest of your time here at the show.
Thank you.
Now we get a nice long shot of Tammy Wynette's tour bus. Very cool. Now it's a walk-through style. I'm gonna try to make it over to the car corral. Like I said, unfortunately, I can't spend like a crazy amount of times here today. I've already shot more than an hour and a half of footage, so I know we got a pretty good amount of footage. But I'm gonna get that car corral if I can find it. And I think we need to head over there right now if I'm gonna get it. We're gonna do the cars that are for sale in the car corral now. What is for sale? 7 Chevy Fleetline. This will be very original. 20,000 on that one. Interior shot.
All right. Sounds good, Pop.
61. I don't see a for sale sign yet. It's like 348 variety. Impala 2-door hardtop. Yeah, I don't see any for sale signs on this one. This is supposed to be for cars for sale, so we'll find some. 71 El Camino Super Sport. Beers for 36,000 on this one. Hopefully you can make all that out. Bring it to you. Should be very tidy. Go 57 Dodge with a Hemi. And that Hemi, there you go, 25,000 or best. The Lancer. There's the info on that. 25,000 or best. 4-liter. I think that's South Bay. Don't quote me on that. I don't know the Bay Area air codes as much as I used to. I'm bringing the interior as much as I can. So he's got a thing on how to start it on the steering wheel. All right, got a C10 for sale. 58,000 on that one with a 454. Hopefully you can read everything on that. So it's a short bed step side tubbed variety.
It's nothing like yesterday. Yesterday was...
There, 2002 Corvette, 18,500. This is 91,000 miles. Shell sign can be, this one's an automatic. That's like a big deal on these. People prefer the manual. Of course, the manual is a lot harder to find. Another C10. This one is yellow. This one's the 67 to 72 style. This one's a 68. There's the info on that. There, we got a C10. She's been swapped. Short bed Cheyenne. 90,000 on that one. There's the info. Got a CTS-V wagon. You don't see these very often. 2012 model. 41,000. Actually a good time to get this when they're not doing the autocross. In case you were wondering, it is the automatic variety. I know they did make manuals in these. All right, convertible, you say? Well, how about a 67 Bonneville? $28,000 on that one. There's the info. She's got the 8 lugs and the 8 track and 8 cylinders. 1960 Chevy Biscayne 2-door sedan, $39,900. It's got like custom paint interior. Square body short bed step side. 74, so you don't have to smog it. There you go, 16,000 on this one. Ford Ranch Wagon, 53. $15,500. Got 283 with Power Glide. Chevy drivetrain in a Ford. There you go, 1950 Ford F1. Can't show you the interior because it's got tinted windows. There's the info. It's got extensive modifications. 65 Chevelle. She's got a V8.
Oh, no, it's a 70.
She's got the club. So it could be yours for, make out $28,500 on that one. On the 65 Malibu, not a super sport. Chevy pickup. This one is a C10 long bed. I can't read the for sale sign. It's in fine print in the center of the steering wheel. So hopefully, or else under the windshield, hopefully you can see it. Pretty well patinaed. 70 Chevy, so it's a one owner. 1924 Dodge touring car, $3,900.
I'm asking you.
70 Olds Cutlass convertible. It runs. 22,500 on this one. Open to trades. Says he's open to offers. 72 Vista Cruiser wagon. Same owner as the convertible we just saw. It's got a lot of rust on it. Check that out. Ooh, that's pretty bad. Let's be honest with ourselves. One is 7,500. This one looks like it lived near the ocean, if you know what I mean. 40 Buick Street Rod Coupe. Very like 90s style build. Oh, these are coming out of the woodwork. There's the info on that. I think it says 47,000 is what that says.
The Buick, that's nice. Different.
50 Chevy panel. It's got a 6. Here's for 15,000. Here's the phone number on that one. One Corby yours, it's a Plymouth 35, must go, 11,500 on that one. We got a Chevy Sedan 36. He's a bit of a project, 8,500. It's got a small block Chevy V8 in there. There, a Molly hot rod. Here's for 11,000 or best. Got a tilt column, not quite installed. 62 Caddy Fleetwood. It'd be yours for, oh, this is call or text for awkward conversation. Let's see if he's got a price on the front. So he needs a little help. Nope, no price on the front. So he needs a lot of restoration work. Oh, it's gotten, she's been swapped on. Check it out. 8,500 cash, no trades. Yeah, I got a Ford F-250. This one is 15,000. Long, well, the 250s were long beds, so it kind of goes without saying. All right, 72 C20 Cheyenne runs, drives, 5,300 on this one. Well patinaed C10 with the 6. So it could be yours for 18,000 on that one. There's the info. There's a couple more lines of cars for sale here. We'll try to do what we can. I got a Riviera for sale. Oh, still sign in the middle again. 32,000. Hopefully you can read that because I can't. I'll go fast. There's some music in there. All right, 72 Ranchero Squire. 23,500 on that one. So it lost its Dynoc wood insert. Ford Impala SS. 59,000 original miles. There's the info on that. 16,900. Got 65 C10 inline 6. No issues. 15,000. Says it's got a 6. I can't even see in there. He's got the hood down, so hopefully you can see it on the camera. '38 Ford. Info at 26,500. Is a 4-door sedan. 31 Ford 5-window coupe, 35,000 on this one. There's that. 52 Plymouth 2-door wagon, 17,000 on that one. Got Square Bird. I always love the extra room there behind the engine on these. 19,500 on this one. It's a 1960 model with the 352 FE. 57 Ford Fairlane. 18,500 on this one. We got a Windsor of some sort and upgraded brakes, looks like. There we go, 53 F100 Project, 17,500 on that one. There we go, 56 Nomad. One is 82,000 on this one. I think it was built probably in the 80s or 90s would be my guess. There you go, 63 Falcon convertible. 16,500. It's got a 170 straight 6. Alright, Camaro's E28 for sale. All the info is on the back glass on this one. This one is 47,000. There's all the information Yeah, we'll start the fins on this 160 Plymouth 4-door sedan, 20,000.
Friday, but you don't live too far. Huh? You don't live too far. No, I know you can drive it every day.
A Ford look. Our 66 Caprice wagon. It's got 396 call-outs on the fender. There's the phone number. There's no price on it. Oh, there you go. '40 Chevy, 18,000 on this one. There's the info. There we go. I'm gonna do, I think, 1 or 2 more cars, and then we are done with the car corral and the video. Got a 49 Chevy pickup, 42,900 on that one. Model A 2-door sedan, 20,000 on this one. Maybe that for sale. It runs and drives great. There's the info. All right, that's going to wrap things up for Goodguys Pleasanton, the West Coast Nationals at the Alameda County Fairgrounds for 2025. Tomorrow we're off to San Marino for San Marino Classic. It's going to be a hot one. Lots of other great videos coming on the channel. Make sure you check the tentative list, let you know I'm planning here in the near future. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you hit subscribe, leave some comments, all that good stuff. And until next time, I'll be seeing you.